Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're finally out here on the creek, and I finally got a new pair of waders. Finally, after months of not having any. I don't know why, I just kept on pushing it off, but I finally had bought some and they arrived within a few days. And I'm actually enjoying them a lot because they come with some pockets up here. Nice little thing to put my phone in to keep it safe from the water. And they're quite nice so far. I'm hoping that we can find some stuff here today. We had a lot of rain here recently, so these next few weeks I'm going to be looking in this creek. It's still a little murky, so I'm going to be sticking to like the shallow areas and the sandbars, but we have had a lot of water here recently, and we actually got our first find over here. It's broken, but oh, it's just newer. Looks like a newer beer. It's wedged up in there. Oh yeah. Yep, newer beer. Still a little cold out, so probably that's why it broke. But we'll get down here. Hopefully we can find a few things. I'll get back to you when we do. Getting down here a little bit, and you can definitely tell the water came through here pretty high. Pushed those trees down and over, and the water right here, you can tell that the weeds have been pushed down, so the water was at least up to here. And I mean, down there, that's at least 6 foot where that piece of tree is. Maybe even more than that. It's close to my head, and the water got all the way up here. So I'd say when it was up here, this is at least 10-15 feet of water coming through here. And I washed some stuff up. Nothing really super old. But there's definitely new glass here. Top to a jar right down there. Some other things like that. There's a piece of cobalt glass back here. This piece right down there. And I pulled a flask, or the base of an older flask on the other side. So there's looking to be some interesting pieces. I just can't wait to get down to these sandbars where the older stuff is. Get back to you when I do. Came around this bend up here, and on this fast moving water there is a little sandbar exposed, and there is a bottle. It is newer, I can tell. It's got a screw cap. Yeah. 30s, 40s, maybe even newer than that. But still, we're up the creek a little bit, and we haven't gotten to that older seam of bottles yet, so we're getting there. I'm just glad I'm seeing stuff. It's just glad to be out. It's nice 50 degrees here in central Indiana, and that's something we've been needing here recently. It's been pretty crappy weather. There's probably a pickle jar or something. Just put those there. Well, not really crappy, but it's just been cold. I'm waiting for the weather to warm back up again so I can get out here and do this every weekend instead of having to, can't go out because it's snowing or raining and it's cold. It's 15 degrees. Terrible. But we're getting down there. Hopefully we'll find some good stuff here soon. Well, we got a little ways down here. The water's a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be for some of these sandbars. But that's good news for next weekend, that's for sure, if it doesn't rain anymore. Looks like there's a light down here or something. I don't know what this is right here. There's something else inside of it, or is that just a piece of mud? That's just mud. Yeah, I don't know what that would have been. It looks like it could have been a bracket that would have held a light or something. I just don't know. Keeping my eyes open, that's for sure, but bottles are a little scarce today just because like the water is a little high. There's one right there, but that's just a newer jar. A piece of tile right here. That's cool. It's definitely going to be great to come back here next weekend if this water does drop, because there's going to be a lot of bottles. I have a feeling this water got really high and it moved really fast. I'm going to see if I can get over there. There's a little sandbar. See if I can find something else over there. Well, there's a few odds and ends over here by this tree. I was just over there a minute ago. Picked up this little cream jar. I've never seen that type of lip on it. Normally, these are screw cap. A type of screw cap. They normally will have threads on the lip, but this one doesn't, which is quite odd. I might have a lid at home that goes to this. Oh my gosh, I'm actually really excited because I have this little milk glass topper lid that I've been trying to find a matching set, and this might be it, because this one has no threads on it, and it's from the bottom. Says manufacturing Millie, I think. James something. It's really faded. I don't know if you guys can even see that on the camera, but it says like the company around it and then made in USA in the middle, and it says New York and London at the bottom. That's pretty cool. Nice little cosmetic cream jar or something like that. Hopefully we'll get down here soon and hopefully get a soda or maybe a jug. That'd be nice if there's a whole jug. Come next weekend if there's a whole jug down here, because the area that I normally find them in, I probably won't be able to see the bottom because of the water is just too murky. There's the base to a jug. Oh, that water is cold, let me tell you. I was going to get some grabbers at this hardware store that was local to me, but apparently they were closed, even though on the website on Google Maps it said they were open on Saturdays. But they were closed when I got there, so hopefully next Friday I'll go there and get some grabbers, because it's really nice, even when the water's warm and not as freezing cold as it is. It's just nice to save the trouble of having to bend over. You just pick it up with those grabbers. It's very fast and easy. I'm going to turn the camera off before I trip on something, because I can't see in this water. I'll get back to you when I find something else. Got a few bottles right here. I say few, I say one, but I'm just going to pull it because I know it's newer. Yep. It's embossed? No. What's it say? There's a big Canada Dry. Probably 70s, 80s Canada Dry. Something else down here. I'm going to toss this on the bank over here. Not like it's really worth saving. Got another bomb to a newer one. Really fast moving water up here. Up on this little ledge with it's like a berm right here, and then the water's coming over top of it. Let's see if there's some other stuff over here. Get back to you if I find anything. Well, just another cream jar right here. Yep. I'm not even going to take that one. I've seen so many of those. Nothing on this tree ledge right here. It's beating us today. Beating us. All the new bottles are showing, and all the older bottles are hiding away. Because I'm not seeing anything. Something in the bank right here. Is that a hobble skirt? Yep. But guess what? It's a piece to a newer hobble skirt. Oh, goodness. Hopefully there's a few more things down here. Got a bottle right here. I don't know what it is. I'm really hoping it's something decent. It's a freaking ketchup. That's far from decent. Man. It is machine made? That might be a little bit earlier ketchup than what I usually see. That could be turn of the century, maybe? Teens or 20s, maybe? I don't know a lot about ketchup, so. But that looks like it's blown in mold, like it stops right here. It kind of just tapers off. So definitely probably 115, 120-year-old ketchup. Definitely older. Just like nothing on these sandbars right now. Nothing. Nothing. Well, I'll get back to you. Well, we're walking back to the car. I decided to walk through this field that runs right next to the creek. And I just wanted to take the time to say thanks for everyone subscribing, commenting, liking, following this channel, regardless of if I don't upload a creek walk or digging video in 2-3 months, especially just during the winter. I really don't get out during the winter a whole lot with school and work, and just by the time, the only time I really got to do this stuff is on the weekends. And like I said, normally during the weekends in central Indiana, during the winter, it's either raining or just too cold to really get out. And I've been thinking about getting a metal detector here so I can have something else to make videos on, just in case if I can't get out creek walking or digging. Trying to think of other video ideas. If you guys have any ideas, please drop them down in the comments below, because that'd be very nice. I get to see what you guys would be interested in on me making a video of, and just to get more feedback from the community. I'll turn the camera back on and do the wrap up towards the end of the video when we get up to the car. It's always these clear bottles right here that get me. At first, didn't see it coming down, but seen it on the way up, and it is a no, it's not a slick. Oh, it's a woodberry. Yeah, LM green property. Still had some of the remnants of the label on it right there. Actually, no, it's dirt on the inside. It's like, is it blown in mold? I think it might be blown in mold. Yeah, it's blown in mold. No, never mind. Machine made. Psych again. But hey, look at that. I'm pretty sure they were a medicine or extract company. I'm not 100% sure. But sweet, nice little find. I'm on this little bank right here on the side of the creek, and if you really pay attention, there's scrap metal and whatnot, and just old pieces of scrap, really. There's a few pieces of glass or glass jars over there, just the bases of them knocked out. I was really paying attention to this over here for some reason. Something caught my eye, and to the untrained eye, it doesn't seem like nothing, but if I can get up here, it's a little slippery. This right here, that's old barbed wire. That's I forget what kind of design that is, but the only reason I know that is because my grandparents have this big picture, or not really picture, a big frame, And there's all these different kind of barbed wires from the 1860s to the late 1800s. And I think that barbed wire right there was probably used in the 1880s or 1890s, so that's pretty cool. And it just shows you how long the fields over here, just past these trees right here, like 20 feet up ahead of me, over this ridge is a big field, a couple big fields. And this is definitely probably barbed wire that was used on that field 125, 130 years ago. It's pretty cool. It's really interesting. I can't pull it out at all because that ground's a little frozen. I'll try to pull it out with two hands, but probably not because it's still pretty cold out here and that ground still has some frost on it. But if I find anything else around here or on this bank, I'll let you know. Well, there are some things sticking out right here, like that cup right there, that bowl or whatever that is, bottle up there. Just pulled this out. That's pretty common. That was like a little chemical bottle or something. I've dug a lot of those. That's 30s, 40s, I believe. I'm just gonna leave that behind. But this video is going a little bit longer than I thought it was. The water definitely rose up here and has exposed some things, but I really can't get a good grip on it because this ledge right here is so slick. It's just nothing mud and hard compact clay and stuff. Every time you step up here, you slip back down. So I'm gonna put the phone away before I drop it and see if I can get a few other things up here. Hopefully something old or as old as that barbed wire down there. That'd be really cool. Sorry if the camera works really bad. I'm up here on this bank. I finally got up here. This root I got going around behind me up on the other side. I'm kind of sitting in it, using it as like a little swing right now to uncover this stuff. I got a little ketchup bottle here. I'm gonna leave that behind because those are just really common. But I got this pot over here loose, this little cooking pan. I'm hoping it's enamel. It looks enamel. I'm really excited to pull it out. The handle's there and everything. Yeah. That's nice. That's really nice. I always like pulling out old cooking ware like this. And it is enamel too. Nice little enamel cooking pot, probably used on a stove in the 20s or 30s. Pretty cool. One little lip chip right there, but besides that, they'll clean up quite nice. And that sand really preserves things like this. So I'm gonna look around, see if I can see anything else up here. Hopefully pull a few things out. Well guys, we had a pretty good day today. Definitely was really excited to test out the new waders and get back out there at Creek. Next Wednesday I'll be going out there and making another video. Hopefully the water will be a little bit clearer and not as deep, and we'll find better quality stuff. Definitely my three favorite finds is going to be this Imperial cheese cup. I didn't record this when I found it because I found it on the way out. It's McLaren's Imperial cheese. And then this one's pretty awesome too. And then the little pot right there, that's pretty nice, the enamel pot. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like and a comment, and please consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.